Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Last episode, we went after Mizutsune, and we saw, unfortunately, what happened to Fiorayne with the curio poison affecting her. So we're going to head off on an urgent quest to fight an Astalos, and hopefully make it easier for Dr. Todori, a friend of Kaguro's, to come and cure Fiorayne of the poison, or the curio poison in her. I forgot to check out the Mizutsune gear at the end of last episode because we had the story stuff go on. So I'll probably do that then, but before I embark, I do want to look at managing our switch skills because we do have... Okay. So, Wyvern counter is there and Silkbind shot is there. So you know what, I'm going to change this one up to give it the Wyvern counter and the Silkbind shot. Or should I have this one be the... No, I'll have this one like this. This will be up our mobility, moving around easier. This will be more of trying to get firepower out. Yeah, so we'll keep that. Try that out this hunt. And embark to hunt down an Astalos. Now, I don't know if taking a spread build is going to be wise, considering how Astalos was in the demo. It has been a while since I last... Well, since I did do that hunt. So I kind of forget a lot of the specific attacks he has. But from what I can remember off the top of my head, they were a lot of smacking, slashing, bashing. A lot of physical stuff, not so much range. So, we'll see how this goes. But I think with having the Rajang legs, although it reduces our raw armor... Ooh, story time. Oh, poor great Roggy, you're in for a bad time.
Is all it takes to extinguish fragile life. When struck by its lightning, the effect will endure until death. An example of its violent, murderous nature.
Ooh.
No matter how many lives are sacrificed, it will never subside. As if the copious amounts of blood it sheds can never be enough.
Thunderous Rage. Look at that for a shot. Wow.
Let's do this.
They knew how to give Astalos a great one. My Kahoot's out looking for Todori, but so far nothing. Yeah, it probably won't be until after the hunt. He's bound to turn up, focus on the quest for now. I've got to figure out how I want to exactly... This one really feels like I should get a lot of the spear birds to get the max health if we can. Because Astalos is usually a pretty heavy-hitting monster, and with a lot of repeating attacks. That's probably one of the reasons why one of his trademark skills in his armor is actually chain crit. And I am curious to see if we'll actually have it in Sunbreak. Well, there is a bird here, although I kind of missed it on the first go. Okay, snag you, snag you. There are a lot of the patches of them up, well, right above where Astalos is there. Again, let me just make sure I get ourselves stocked up with what I can. I think there are some down here, too. Up, skip, and down we go. There's an attack. I was looking for the health ones. Just we've been doing pretty decent damage with all the builds so far. I really want to try out what the Mechbind Silk Shot's going to do. It would be nice to Wyvern ride you guys, but again, holding off till I'm prepped. And it's hunts like this where I so wish we had the, like a Spearbird Grove at camp, where you just find them once out in the field, and then all you have to do is stop by base camp, and you'll get the total of however many you found from the field there. That way, you can keep slowly working at it between hunts, or if you put in the effort to find them all, you know where they all... You've gotten them all pretty easily. Or heck, just eventually after finding so many spear birds, you get one of the rainbow ones back at base camp. That'd probably be the easiest implementation. I wonder if you can mod it so that way you just place like a rainbow spear bird at base camp. I don't know, I think there's probably a few mods starting to come out for Sunbreak, although maybe they've been out for a while since this is probably like a month past when the game's been out by now. That's just an idea for something else to try. Oh, alright, you can see the rainbow from the base camp. That was... Oh. Okay, so he's down... Yeah, there he is. Oh, and Nargacuga's with him. Well, I wanted to get the material one, but I guess this'll work. Thanks, I guess, Narga? Now you get some punishment, though. And smack him back and forth, and now we'll take Narga for a spin. Ooh. Yeah, looks like Astalos is charging up pretty good with what's going on. But that actually is going to help us, because I think once Astalos is charged, the parts that are charged become more vulnerable. Oh, right. I forgot that's Oh, careful. The counter did go off, but it's kind of like how I want the counter to have been in Iceborne, where it causes a guaranteed stagger. Yeah, still gotta learn the, Oh, I didn't mean to do that again. Yeah, I've gotta get used to the, delay that goes on. He's giving us a bit of a good smacking, but it's nothing that's been too bad so far. Of course, this isn't his fully charged state either, and that's going to be a different matter entirely. I'm trying to remember what happens if you hit where you've got, like, the, lasting bind shots on him. I don't know if it puts him quicker into being wyvern-ridden again, or it's, like, extra bits of damage. Oh, there's another spear bird. You know, if Mizutsune does come over here, then we at least got that. Oh, that stupid Hermitor was in the way. Oh, there's a good part break. That was the head. Yeah, I think the counter will be kind of handy once I can learn... There we go. Trying to get the timing better of it. Although that makes me wonder now, would it be like a wire bug move, so that would be what would boost the damage, or would it be like special ammo? Ooh. Okay, well this is going to be a good way to actually get materials from, Astalos and Mizutsune. Switch them around, take a ride on Mizutsune, and it does seem like that's what the, silk binding shot the light bowgun has gotten is more prone to do. It's going to let you silk bind more easily if you hit repeated shots there. At least I'm fairly sure that's what it does. Ooh. Well, either that or maybe it's helped for part breaks, because they are breaking pretty good where we've placed those. And yeah, for whatever reason, the ranged one that I don't think should connect that well is the one that I time the counters the best on. I just want to see if I can break his back, too, because I think that's one of the spots. Oh, got me with the tail. Oh, actually, you know what? While I am healing... see about using the Fellvine. It's something I never really remember to use. I think it gives you like a boost for your buddies for a little bit. I can't remember if it applies to both the Palamute and Palico. Right, and I forgot I switched back over to this. Oh, Kitnator's out. Let's see if we can keep him over here. Perfect. Was Astalos' back always like that spiky? I know you can break the back, but I can't remember if he always had, like, the big insect, like, chitin parts to him. Okay, you know what? Let me snag all this while I'm just getting a little bit of a breather. Oh, and he's moving out too, so perfect. Yeah, look at all the shinies. That's helpful. Okay. Hop on Ashley, we'll use that. Might as well use that while we're passing by here. I think that was asked. Oh, might have actually been both their calls at once. I was trying to figure out which monster was making that call. I think it was the two of them. Okay, there's a poison off on him. I think I can break the tail still. It almost looks like the head can still be broken with how it is, too. Oh! Yeah, getting a little knocked around here. But still holding out okay. It's definitely one of my rougher hunts where I'm trying to learn and use these new skills. Yeah, it has like this weird little chime effect, but I don't know. Like, if all it is for, like, helping you get silk or wyvern riding easier, I don't think it's really that neat of a... Well, it's not just fatigued, it's close to being down. Okay. Yeah, we'll stick to using the spread still. I'm just trying to think of what would be... Oh. Oh, hang on a moment. Oh, this is probably... Yeah, that's too far for that ammo type, but... Oh, hang on. You know what? We'll just let Narga finish this. Maybe we'll even get a few more, shiny drops. This might be the last hit here. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, and Bahari. Finally got a beat onto Dory. I'll tell you where he is now it's all over. Or, I think that's what it said. Yeah, I don't know how much you're going to use the mech silkbind shot. If it kind of worked almost like how, oh, that's really nice first hunt material reward. An Astalos mantle right there. Like, if it worked like her thing there, where after so much it would actually, like, hold the monster in place, I could see that getting more use. But, with what it seems to be, I don't think I'd want to take it that often. I don't suppose I can take a picture of... I could, but I don't think I want a dead one for the safari. So I might have to try getting another one of Astalos without the Narga in there. But yeah, a great fight brought into Sunbreak. Just like in the demo, it's really good, nice action-packed, theme is fantastic, a great monster I've seen brought forward. Still waiting on Still waiting on Gameth, but this must be Dr. Tadori and Bahari's Kahoot. God, I look so stupid.
You seem to be breathing fine, but you could use some extra room. Just a few will do. Well, greetings.
Hi.
My name is Tadori, a doctor specializing in flora and fauna. I see. So Malzeno wounded her. In that case, we haven't a moment to spare.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
A story ends. Another begins. Such is life. I will do my best to help you. Now, let us depart for Elgado at once.
Yeah, I feel like I gotta get myself a better layered armor set. I'm just gonna look so stupid in cutscenes if I keep using what's actually there. Well, we got a few good pieces. The Astalos Crest Plus, a Wing Ripper, shards, wing membrane, and even a tail, too. Oh, and Hunter's Bronze Shield. Okay, let's see about wrapping things up back in Elgado here, and also take a look at the gear from Mizutsune and Astalos. Astalos. You found Tadori. Good work. Dr. Tadori, my man, it's been a while, huh? Welcome to Elgado. We could really use your help here. Glad to see you're still the same old, overly energetic soul, Bahari. Master SurvivalVis here has told me all about your predicament. I've also read your report on Malzeno, the Curio, etc., etc. Great, then you're up to speed already. So, can you cook us something to help Fio? I mean, I know it's a tall order. We're not dealing with the same thing that caused the plague 50 years back. Yeah. Actually, the medicine I created back then will work perfectly for this situation. Wait, what? How? This poison afflicting Lady Fiorayne now is precisely the same as that which once inflicted sufferers of the plague. It's not really a poison at all, it's a virus. A virus somewhat similar to another known as the Frenzy. Oh, this might be how gore plays into things. Hold on a minute, no one's following this, Tadori. I mean, do you get that, SurvivalVis? I do. I actually surprisingly do. Right, that's a relief. I was like, what is this man talking about? Yep. So, Doc, this poison Fio, or rather this virus, we know the Curio carry it, and so does Malzeno. But the last time Malzeno was around, there were no Curio in sight. You're assuming that the Curio seen today look as they did back then. Are you trying to say they evolved? Or, like, transformed? Still juveniles, perhaps? Too small to notice? Right, so the symbiosis with Malzeno hadn't developed yet, and the juvenile Curio preyed on humans instead of monsters. Oh. So that was what the plague really was and why the virus ripped through the population like it did. Yes and no. See, humans are not a food source for the Curio, so Curio that couldn't coexist with Malzeno died out naturally. Anyway, the task at hand is to treat Lady Fiorayne. It will not take long to prepare an antiviral medication. Ah, and one more thing. Master SurvivalVis, me. Kagro's words that you relayed to me as we traveled here, they touched me very deeply. To know that the young lady my master had entrusted to Kagro is safe and well, it's wonderful news. I left one day to gather herbs as usual, but while I was gone, my hometown was... I've never forgiven myself since. I think that's what some of the relic records might talk about. I have to try to go over them.
I see.
I did write to Kagro, but having failed my people by not protecting the village, I couldn't face him.
Wow.
But his kind words that you passed on gave me courage, and I can't thank you enough for that. Forgive me, I must stop muttering and start making medicine, mustn't I? I'll let you know as soon as it is ready. SurvivalVis, carry on with your assignments. Chiche has plenty of quests to keep you busy. Keep the workaholic working while this goes on. And there's probably going to be quite a few people to chat with, too. Yep, there are a few. Let's start with Chiche and then preview the gear. Next episode, we can do all the chit-chat before we go out. She'll recover, she must.
I have faith that you will fulfill your duty.
You found Dr. Tadori. Well done, SurvivalVis. Now he just has to make one of his medicines, and Fiorayne will be alright, won't she? I'm still kind of worried, but I trust the doctor, so I'll let him get to his job while I get on with mine. I must say, I was shocked to find out that Curio responsible for the plague the kingdom suffered years ago. It makes me wonder, where did they come from? We know that they need a host and that 50 years ago they were juveniles, but what about before then? This is way over your head, Cheech. I think I'll leave all the sciencey stuff to Bahari and Dr. Tadori. Now then, I've got some new quests for you, quests full of more foul and fearsome monsters. Shall we have a look?
It's great to see you.
I do want to see what else we have at this rank. Like, okay, Zenogre, Seregios is just... Oh, Magma Almadron too. I was not expecting those. And looks like nothing new in these other optional quests. Okay, so we've got quite a few options to go through. Diablos, Magma Almadron, Seregios. I think I gotta tackle the 1,000 Scales of Dread next, though. That just feels too perfect for, like, going after with 4 Ultimate as a series. But we've got some gear to take a good look at. Okay, so, Mizutsune set. I think the problem with it is that I have my big blue coloring for the armor, and that kind of throws it off from what probably is meant to be more of a white or a red look. Resuscitate, evade window, constitution, bubbly dance, free meal. It's... I guess it's okay. I think it could use a few more, like 2 or 3 slots, but... That's what that is, and Astalos. There it is. It does have chain crit. And it's built across the set, too. So it's definitely... It looks like it's meant most for a mix, but... Leaning... Like Razor Sharp and Spare Shot kind of cancel each other out. Speed Sharpening we wouldn't use, but it does have Thunder Attack, so this might be... With a crit element build, it could. So upon attack, temporary attack +5, element +5, and hit 5 successive times for a huge stat boost. So that makes me think if it's +5 each hit, maybe that means you get +25 attack and +25 element. That would be pretty powerful. Depending on your build, of course. But let's see what we got in here now. That's going to be the Pyrarachna's bow gun. We've seen that in the load screen. Gosrag. Yeah, we can upgrade that further. The Frostbiter we've got. There's the Astalos one. And for that, I need another 2 membranes and a scissor tail, so we can't do anything there yet. Piercing Thunder Rapid Fire and Normal 2 Rapid Fire. Okay. Was there anything else? Oh, Mizutsune's. Actually, not too far off from being able to upgrade that, and this is a Piercing Water Rapid Fire. Oh, I could upgrade that. You know what? I think I might. Let me see what Rathlos's one needs first. Okay, yeah, so you know what? I think I should be fine to upgrade the Rathians here. Although there's another branch off that. Maybe that's Seregios's. I don't know. Okay, well, let me just do this upgrade because I do have the parts for it. So, I've got so many of those. Let's just slot the shards in. So there's the Fierce Moss Green. That has Shrapnel and Poison Rapid Fires. I don't think Shrapnel is still that powerful. It might be good if you have, like, multiple monsters in a tight area. You'll want to use it, but if not, I don't think it's going to pull as much punch as you need. And right there's Garn Golems. I think that's everything there. Heavy bowgun-wise, I do want to take a look at. Yeah, there's that one. There's Mizutsune's. There's Rathians we could upgrade, but I won't. Barioth, Zinogre. Okay, Astalos does have... Oh, I still gotta get the Frostmoon Howitzer, because I want to see what that looks like actually wielding it. It does look pretty awesome like that, but time will tell... Oh, actually, I could probably try using that maybe as a normal build heavy bowgun. I'll have to see.
Ever since I was little.
There is also the Golem Cannon. Yeah, it'd be a spread build. Well, it does feel fitting to be a spread build, considering it is a 4-barrel cannon. Volvidons, we've seen. Arachnokadakis, we've seen that. The Bone Tree, unknown. Where is Astalos? He has to have one. Alright, there's the Shogun Tree, Narga, Bishaten, Orangeton, Magnamalo. Did they take out Astalos' heavy bowgun? I could have sworn that he had a heavy bowgun. Oh, there it is. I completely passed it. It was way up here. Yeah, this one's a bit of a weird one with how, like, narrow the barrel is to it. Not too bad. Pierce capacity. Reload might be a bit troublesome. Hard to say if it would have use. But overall, we got a few good looks in with the new monsters. Seregios is going to be our next hunt. We will talk to everybody who wants to be talked to next episode. And I might go off on doing some of my own optional quests. Or maybe I'll do Astalos first and then do my optionals. Just so that way you guys see every little aspect I can show you of Sunbreak. For now, though, we definitely gotta wrap ourselves up here. And just do that. And yeah, we're good to wrap things up here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them in the comments right down below. And until I do see you all in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.